Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I've been having some health issues, but hopefully those are all in the past and I can get back to making more videos for you all. So first video I'm going to shoot this last week that I shot, I'm shooting right now to show you, is my planner stack. So I had quite a large planner stack this for the new year, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys where I'm at with everything. So first off, I had the 2020 cover, which I love. And inside I'm working with the Petite Planner. Struggled with it a little bit, so I haven't filled it out 100%. Trying to figure out the best way, how many stickers I want to use, different layouts. So it's been somewhat of a struggle. I think this is probably my favorite layout that I had of the time. And so, that is probably one of my favorite layouts. So I'm trying to stick with that. I will have some more videos showing me using my Petite Planner. I am going to change this up a bit as well, but I haven't done it yet. And then I did put in the goal one, and I have not had a chance to get back to this. So that's something definitely coming into February that I want to revisit and make sure I am getting all my goals, checking in with all my goals. And the last one, again, I have is my bullet journal, where I keep a list of the things that I want to keep track of. And that is different lists, and that is working quite well, actually. So this, I have only 3 in here, 4 with this particular cover, and the string has been super tight. So I have just kept the 3 in there. I am looking at adding the monthly into this group, but I do have to just see if it's going to work. I did get the yellow mustard cover finally, so I might switch it up. So again, this is the Petite Planner that I use, that I take with me everywhere. And that. The next one is, this is my old Petite Planner that I was carrying around before I got the black cover. And this setup I love. Love, love, love. I actually took out the daily checklist one and put it in here. I had it with me at daily, but it didn't seem to be flowing. So again, this is where I'm filling out all of the different checklists I'm doing. I kept up on this really well until I had some health issues. And then also, coming back, I wanted to take, I'm not doing as many. So this is this week. I haven't filled it out for today, but it is a lot less. So it's not the full thing. Because I am just trying to get back into the swing of things. I didn't want to overwhelm myself and see a lot of unchecked boxes. The next one I have is just a lined journal, and I'm actually using this for memory. So I have this at bed at night. I fill out everything I did on the checklist, and then I just write. Sometimes it's something silly, sometimes it's something my kids did, but I just try to write down something every night. So when I go to scrapbook later on, or just in general, I have some memories. So that's been fun. And I just date as I go, so it's not every day I do it, but I do try to keep up with it. And then the last one in this particular one is the gratitude journal. And I've actually never done a gratitude journal before, but was excited to get this started. So I just date it, and again, not every day. I love that it's not dated. In fact, having both these 2 books that aren't dated has really helped me not get so overwhelmed if I miss some days with health. So I think the more important thing too, I noticed in the switch in January, is not to worry if you miss a few days, but just to get back and do it. So I know blank pages can scare us, but move on from them and start new. Otherwise, you're going to have more blank pages. The other one is my prayer journal, and that one actually I have not kept up with quite as much, but it's a very good system, and it still works. So basically, I am reading and I do my prayer request in the days of the week, Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday, and then the note section, or it's just a blank section. I put notes from church, and that has worked really well. Again, I got off a little bit in January, and then trying to get back on in April to keep that up. But this is my prayer journal. Next, which was a new one for the year, is the Budget Mom workbook. This I am loving. It's kind of hard, and I think I might be editing it myself for future use to work more for me, but I'm loving the Budget Mom Paycheck. It's kind of replaced my Erin Condren budget book that I was doing on my own. However, I do keep that with this one and use it for extra notes pages if I need it, and just working out some numbers and different things like that. So I am still using my Erin Condren budget one, which is the Erin Condren Life Planner. But this, again, has worked well. My next one, which has been, I am surprised. I love this. I still love this. It's been a struggle. Mainly because I am keeping both the petite and this. I'm wanting to make sure they're both serving a purpose. So when I got sick, I fell behind and was struggling to figure out how this is going to work. So I will be shooting videos again, showing how I will be doing this book. But it's still so gorgeous. Love the feel of it, the look of it, the colors. This is the hourly. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we'll regroup on this one. The Business Petite Goal Planner was one I was using to keep my Defined Spaces business goal set. So I did not really use this much besides setting the goals and then checking in with them for my business. But I have some plans going forward of how I will use it better. And then one I hadn't had yet in the stack, but I mentioned, was my reading journal. So I didn't use this in the month of January because I didn't actually have it. But I did towards the end of the month, so I kind of added to it. But what I'm doing is, or how I'm using this, I should say. So the first page of the month is notes, and it says research, listen, and explore. So as I'm reading books, anything I want to go look up, any websites they mention, podcasts, I write that there, and then I'll go back and look at it at a different time. And then in the month, I have favorite quotes will be in here in the first page. My monthly goals will be the books I read. So I did read 2 books in the month of January. And then this one I did not make, so I put an arrow this way showing that I will actually be reading that one in February. And then I decided I'd use this page for how many pages I read. So in January I read 440 pages. And then I'll move that. I don't know what I'm using the birthday section for yet. And then what I do is, or the calendar section, but I take notes of all the books I'm reading because I constantly highlight books, write notes in them, and I never look at them again. So what I thought is, instead of marking up the books so that A, I can resell them if I want without my notes in them, and B, the notes are actually fresh in my mind, or I have an access to come back to them, I am writing the notes, I write the page number, anything like that, so if I ever want to research it further, I know exactly where I got it. And so that is kind of how I'm using the reading journal. And I really like that I will be having these with all my book notes from the year, tracking how many books I read, and just being a little bit more focused with reading. So that is where I am with my planner stack. I did have some Happy Planner stuff I recently bought as well. Have not dialed into that. And I have one more planner that I bought. It's the student one, and I have a brain dump idea for that one. So look for that video coming soon of how I plan on using that. And that is the, I'd say, monthly update of how my planner stack is going. I will do another update at the end of February to see how these stack up. Thanks, guys.